Hello, welcome to the Legs Express. So Express lessons, what we're doing here today is we're going to do 3 rounds of 8 minutes each. So 24 minutes, 2 exercises in each, which we just keep on going to alternates until you get to your 8 minutes. And there's very little recovery in each. I'm going with a heavyish band today because I really want to work those legs, and I'm going to go with a heavier weight. If you don't have a band, don't worry, you can do it without. I'll just tell you as we get there. Okay, so if you've got all those, grab what you want to work with, and of course a bottle of water, enough room to move about in. We'll just have a very quick warm up before we go. Okay, here we go. We're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. Pushing out and down. Feel that your hips go straight back. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to walk in, walk out, walk in, walk out. Just feel it in that squat, coming up out of that squat each time. Lovely, good. Keep the arms moving as well. I want the heart rate to come up. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to do a squat here. Then I'm going to do a squat with a knee raise on the way up. Lift it up. Yeah, get those hip flexors to work. You'll need them later. Good. 2 and 1. Lovely, good. With a kick out, squat. Kick it up the heel. Feel that extension on the hamstrings there as you get that kick out. Good work. Then I'm going to do the same to the side. So squat inside and lift. Good. Feel it across the obliques here as you get that leg lift. And again, you'll need this later. Good. 2 more. 2 and 1. Well done. Okay, just a little quick, wide and narrow. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do a little bend forward. Push your hips back, come to tabletop, then roll it down. And then coming up to tabletop and come up. Again, 1 more. Down to tabletop, interlock the fingers, drop it down, come up and up. Lovely, good. Just get a little roll back, but not too far. I'm just pushing my hips forward. 3, 2, 1, and then just a little roll. Straight legs this time, and roll. And lovely, good. And just give that a little shake off. Okay, so we're on the floor for all of these today. So I'm going to get you to go into the bear first. If you want to pick up quite a heavy weight, it's just the 1 weight. And it's all about keeping that core strength in through the middle. Okay, so I'm putting it onto my back. Now be careful when you come up into that bear, and I will show you the options as well that you have. Tucking your toes under, and I'm taking my weight off. Now I can put my legs out and put your legs back in again, and then it's going to be a down. Or you can just do me the bear, straight up and down. Get a few bears underneath your belt first. Know what you're doing. That weight stays exactly the same thing each time. Okay, here we go. Just do me a bear. Lovely, good. So I'm just coming straight up. Now you can add that extension if you want to, or just keep doing the bear. I go out, I come back in. Now when you come back in the next time, use the other leg to come back in first. Only because there's a lot of weight over that front leg, so you just want to transfer it. Make sure you're not working the same leg each time. Out into core strength here. Coming back in and up. Lovely, good. Up. Out. Coming back in and down. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I'm going to take that here, and then I'm going to lie on my back to do an inside thigh. Okay, here we go. I've just got this bit more of a grippy weight. Out to the side, core pulled in. Open glute, squeeze. Good work. Just give me that squeeze. Out and in. Now I have to really look after my lower back on this, as well as using my inside thigh. I really devised it so you can use just about every part of your leg. Glutes always working for you. Core always working for you. Good work, well done. Out and in. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Are we ready? Back into our bear. Whether you choose to do stepping out or not, or the bear itself, will still really get that core and leg strength going. Okay, so lovely. So coming up into your bear and then back down. And remember, I don't come up so far that I risk lifting my hips up and that weight starts rolling towards the back of my head. Keep it nice and steady. Try not let it roll around. Okay, if you want to do that extension, coming in, and that's where the weight is over my front legs. It's keeping me stabilised. So again, I just change it over the next time in and bring another leg in. Lovely, good. We have 13 seconds left. Up and out. And then coming back in. Lovely, good. Up, out, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Just going down with my slightly grippier weight behind my knee, and it's the other knee this time. Okay, so here we go. Out to the side, one hip always off the floor. So really look after your lower back here. Keep your zip and hollow on. Arms just stretched out onto the floor there. Good, give me that squeeze each time. Feel it in the inner thigh, but also feel your zip and hollow is on to help you. You're twisted off the floor. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Back to that bear. My third out of 4. Here we go, it's on my lower back. I just do the first few bears first. Okay, so coming up, then going back down. Then if you want to do the extension, out into a plank, back in, really works the front of your thigh. So the next time around, I bring the other leg in first. Lovely, good. Keep that core work going the whole time. You zip and hollow on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm back to doing that inside thigh on my first inside thigh that I worked. Behind my knee. Then over to the side. And that drop down. Giving that inner thigh squeeze on the way up. Really think about that inner thigh each time. So I'm really trying to get down as far as I can. If you can touch the floor, that's great. But be aware of your lower back the whole time. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Are we ready for our last bear? Core, legs, and also my upper half. Okay, I've got it balanced there. Just going to test it with my first few bears straight up and down. Lovely, good. Then up, if you want the extension, out into that plank, bring it back in. My core is really nice and steady, so my weight does not move around on my lower back there. Up, out, in, and down. Three, two, one. Go work. We're ready for our last leg on the inside thigh before we move on to our next circuit. Okay, on the next circuit, it is a band one. Okay, lovely, good. You can do it without the band, or I can show it to you. There's a little option if you're not using the band. Lovely, almost there now. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Your first circuit done with, and now we're moving on. Okay, so if you've got a band, you're going to put it around both legs, just at your ankles. I'm going to show you both of them. So again, this can be used with or without a band. The band just gives me extra resistance, then the squeeze up, then the down, then the down. Or you can be lifting a leg and lifting a leg and then down and down. You just won't have resistance, but you will have the work through your obliques and you will have some movement through there. Good work. Okay, well done. And then on the next one, I come and put it just on my insteps there. I work the front of the leg by pushing out that other leg, my core really pulled in. Now if you don't have a band, what you can do is you can just give me a weight here, keep that tabletop and drop it up and down. So you're just getting that little squeeze. That's it, using that hip flexor but also using that front of thigh. Okay, so choose band or weights. And my first band is around my ankles, a long length. Okay, are we ready to go? Here we go, in 5. Nice and long, core definitely pulled in. Long length, and I've chosen the heavier strength band. Good, so again, it gets 2 goes. Lift, squeeze my inside thigh. Lovely, good. Up, up. Good, so I can feel it through the hip, working those outsides of my thighs and my glute up to the top here. But when they're both up, it's also my oblique here, going across my waist, and I stay nice and straight all the way down, so shoulders are over hips. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Either put a weight behind your knee and keep dropping it, or come to here. Weight, the band is just around my instep. This is the knee that stays the whole time, and I push away with the other leg, squeeze the glutes. Okay, so again, a lot of core work here to help me, but the resistance is being held by my front of thigh, so that work will really build up on that. I'm going to stay on this side, so again, this leg, this one leg that's done the lift and now doing the stabilisation is going to get 4 minutes work before I change onto the other side. Good work, well done. Getting that push out. Three, 2, 1, lovely. Back, same leg as you've just used before. Down onto the floor, I'm getting flat. A little bit of weight can go through here, but not too much. Try not to push through your hands to get that lift. If you can, keep it off the floor and work that outside of that thigh. Good, really work that hard now. Well done. Onto your back. Okay, good. Core definitely pulled in. Arms, wherever's comfortable for you. They can be across your chest, but it's the legs that are working. So again, that push out, so I get the strength on my glute there, getting that push out. And my second lot of work on the front of that leg before I swap over sides. Let's do my other 4 minutes. Go work. Work it hard now. Make each one a good one. Good. Really feel that core being pulled in all the time. My hips don't change angle, they stay against the floor. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, up and over to the other side. For my second lot of 4 minutes. Get myself nice and straight. Hand can be here if you want it to be. Lift and lift, lower and lower. Good work. Get me that lift. Long, straight legs. Good work. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. So the same leg that lifted is the one that's going to stabilise me. That's it. Just tuck it under the lip of that trainer. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pushing away. So now it's the other leg. Feels nice because that hip flexor gets a little bit of a stretch out. Good work. Getting that drop down. Just completing my 6th minute now. 2 more minutes to go. And as that leg pushes out, remember it's the glute that gets the work there, not your lower back. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Onto your side. Nice and long and straight. Hands here or here, up to you. 3, 2, 1. I lift the leg, I lift the other leg, and then I can feel my obliques working because they're underneath my fingertips here. Lovely, good. Get me that lift. Try not to lean back, always have that hip facing towards the front so you know you've got that long leg lift. 15 seconds to go. Last time we're doing it on this side in this session. Good, I'm working my inside thigh on that way up as well. Keeping that resistance on the top leg until it reaches it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, so that top leg is now going to keep me stabilised. 3, 2, 1. So my core is definitely pulled in. I can feel it underneath my fingertips there, my hip to hip. So I know my lower back is not going to tip up as my leg goes out. And I'm getting it out long and straight as much as I can to really work that front leg. Lovely, good. Up and push out. Three, 2, work, well done, lovely. We are taking that band off and we're going to move on to our last circuit. Okay, on my last circuit here, I'm going to grab a drink of water. Remember, you can take water whenever you want. Lovely, good. So I'm just going to grab a heavier weight here as well to make it a pair, just for my bridge. So on my bridge, I'm doing my first one, 2 weights, heavy, onto my hips or onto your thighs, wherever you're comfortable with. So again, you can leave them long like this here, and I get the up, squeeze my knees together and come down. If they feel happier here, you can put them up to there, squeeze and down. It's up to you which one you use. And then we're going to come forward. It is a strong core exercise as well. I'll show you the options. Out with your legs, in without my lower back changing shape. So again, strength on those legs, get them out, and then in, but also a lot of core strength here. Do not let your back drop down when you bring those knees in. Okay, so grab me that set of heavier weights. You can do, because we're short on the levers and they're on the legs. Okay, so here we go. Straight up with that weight, squeeze them in, come back down. So my feet are underneath my knees. Good, and my knees just slightly wider. So I can get that up, squeeze in. Just guiding them there, otherwise the weight is on the legs, on those glutes. If you want them across your hips, same bit there. Just be able to get that inner thigh squeeze, whichever one you do. Up, squeeze those glutes, squeeze that inner thigh. Up, almost there now, give me that squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. They can just come down by your sides. My hands on my lower back. Now if you can't do the out, just keep on doing me the in ones. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here's my out one, and then I come to in. Or if you feel that you can just come in, really working that core, working the fronts of the thighs to get it in, otherwise it's out long, and then coming in. So I'm really having to use that core. Lovely, good. I'm not sinking down to my shoulders. Keep it long and straight. Really feel those legs getting out, getting back in. Ten seconds left. My lower back staying steady the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Those weights come back onto my hips. Whichever way is comfortable to you, but the weight is definitely on the hips there, so they have to get lifted up with you. Knees underneath, feet underneath my knees, and then that squeeze in. Arms fairly relaxed, just holding on to those weights, but not lifting them in any way. Let your hips do that. Pushing up, I'm not overextending either. I'm in a straight line from my knee down to my shoulder, or where my body just hits the floor there. Lovely, good. Squeeze it in, inner thigh, really get that squeeze. Really feel those glutes are working for you. Good, last little bit now. Up and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Here, I'm ready to go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Out with those legs and in. I'm not sinking through my shoulders. I'm not letting my lower back sink in as my knees come in. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Are we ready? Last 4 minutes of exercise. Okay, so make it good. Feet underneath my knees slightly wider than my hips there. So I can come up, I get that squeeze and then squeeze in. Squeezing it in. Good, really squeeze those glutes. Get that inner thigh to work for you before we use the outer thigh. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Up and out of your shoulders, core definitely pulled in. Okay, optional long leg into short leg or short leg coming in each time. Using those hip flexors. And otherwise out and coming in. Lovely, good. Make those legs long and straight. Lovely, good. 25 seconds left. Up and out of your chest. Don't let those shoulders curl back in. Lovely, good. Okay, feet out and up, squeeze and down. Three, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Are we ready for our last bit? You're doing really, really well. Well done. Those legs getting a good workout, but also that core. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Our last little bit now. Out and in. Good, my core really working hard for me, especially on the long leg lift out and coming in, but then not let my lower back roll over. Yes, keep it strong. Here we go, last 20 seconds. Last 10 now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Lovely. You are coming off the timer and we're going to lie back. Good work. Well done. And get that stretch out. Okay. Good. Just holding to exit that. Don't want that anymore. Okay, lovely. Down on the floor. Now I can use my band if I want to do that hamstring stretch out. Lovely, good as it relaxes off. Just using your biceps to pull that leg in. Okay, then I relax it off slightly out over the side. It drops over. You can take your shoulder with it, and then I pull it up towards that hand on the floor to get an inner thigh, back of thigh stretch. Good work. You worked those inner thighs for me today with those weights. Really good exercise on that one. Really works the inner thighs, but then again with the band as well, with the long leg. Okay, good work. Bring it in and up, and then I'm changing it over. Hamstring on the other leg, and just pulling that leg in. Nice and straight, and then keeping the hip on the floor, and then pulling it in. Lovely, then going down to inner thigh, out, and then pulling it up towards my hand on the floor. So getting that inner thigh, back of thigh stretch. Okay, good work. I'm bringing that out and over, and then I'm going to do the glute stretch, sitting up, do me the turn, open out the chest, and then onto the other side, up, out, and turn. That's it, lovely. Just nice and open with that chest, getting that turn. Really feel you're up nice and tall, up out of your hips. And then I'm going to do the front of thigh stretch, just to there, holding on, knees and tip forward. Lovely, good. And then onto the other side. Onto the other side, holding on by the laces, not by the toes. Knees go down to be in line with each other, and then take that tip and zip forward and keeping that foot close to the bottom. Okay, lovely, good. Out and over to the front, up, into that downward dog. Really feel that upper back stretch as well. And I'm going to walk all the way back, bending my knees, and then come up to the top. Lovely, good. Just roll those shoulders round, and then I'm going to take one tip forward. Into that tabletop, hands into that forward roll there, coming back up to that tabletop, and all the way up. Lovely, good. Give those a little shake out. Very, very well done today. Those 3 sets of 8 minutes. It is hard work. Very, very little recovery within each exercise. So I hope you enjoyed it. Do tell me if you do, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye for now.